TomoNews presents Jerks, Assholes, and Douchebags. Is there anything sadder than an abandoned puppy? Okay, it appears it needs to be said again. This will eventually turn into this. Evidently someone in Nevada doesn't understand that puppies have a habit of growing up. So instead of finding the animal a new good home, they elected to dump it in a residential neighborhood in Henderson. Problem is, you can't do much these days without getting caught on camera. Luckily for this abandoned pooch, she was dropped off in front of the gate of a dog lover. Miss Tony Luisi found the dog just minutes after she was abandoned, and after checking her home surveillance system, she quickly determined the dog had been dumped. I suppose there is a bit of a happy ending. After the media picked up on the story, loads of people asked to adopt the mixed lab pup Miss Luisi named Gracie, and she'll no doubt find a good home. And although the surveillance footage didn't catch the SUV license plate, many are now hoping the dog dumper can be tracked down and appropriately punished.
Brooklyn man kicks cat, then tastes the wrath of the interwebs. Cats are the official animal of the internet. Whether it's cat breeding, lolcats, Catterday, or Nyan Cat, the interneterati can has cats every which way. But not kicking. This is 21-year-old Andre Robinson from Brooklyn, and this is what he thinks of stray cats. Ouch. Here's how that felt if you were the size of a cat.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Andre and his friends were laughing at the time, but he's not laughing now. After the kitty abuse video went viral, the cat-loving internet human flesh searched him out, and he was arrested on Monday. Andre, who has a prior for knife point robbery from 2011, is now charged with animal cruelty.
Expat jerk on subway harasses Singaporean man over "I'm so bleeping" special t-shirt. Realizing that you're not a special snowflake is a hard but necessary part of growing up, which this subway commuter clearly skipped.
You're so special. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Oh, shake your head. Huh? Shake your head enough, it'll come off. I should beat the shit out of you. Are you getting off, or am I going to throw you off? I'm getting off before.
And then this bystander, whose name is either Looney or Elfie, steps in. And well, just watch.
Huh? Why shouldn't you wear that t-shirt? What's it to do with you? What's it to do with you? Huh? Who are you?
Very good.
Who are you? No? Who are you? Who are you? Why is he wearing that t-shirt?
That's his problem, not your problem.
No, it's my problem.
What's your problem?
That's my problem.
What is your problem?
It's my problem.
What is your problem?
Huh?
What is your problem?
It's my problem.
What is your problem?
Right?
Yes, police comes after.
As the police show up, he seems to realize that, like colonialism, people kind of really want him gone.
Go out. Yes, stupid idiot. Stupid idiot.
The guy's wearing the t-shirt.
Go back to your own country.
In the wake of the attack, Elfie Looney has continued being an everyday hero, encouraging people not to race bait. Which person do we hate more? It's so hard to decide.
Back the f*** up, me. Back the f*** up.
What makes you special?
My car.
What makes you so special
Back the
that you can park in a handicap
Back the
spot?
f*** up my car.
What makes you so special?
This unidentified Toronto woman needs coffee, or she kind of becomes a dick. Wait, we're getting word she's a dick even when she's had her coffee. Anyway, she parked in a handicap spot at a Tim Hortons, and that's when this happened.
So why do you park in handicap spots? Are you handicapped? Well, what makes you so special that you can park in a handicap spot?
Record me, I'll break your
You're special.
Back the f*** up, me.
What?
Back the f*** up.
What makes
Back
you
the
so
f*** up
special?
my car.
What makes you so special
Back the
that
f***
you
up
can
my
park
car.
in a handicap
Back the f***
spot?
up my car.
What makes you so special?
hot?
What
You're
makes-
hot?
I'm taking this to the police.
Good for you!
You assaulted
Good
me.
for you!
No two ways about it. Parking in a handicap spot is a douchey thing to do. But the cameraman, identified by the Toronto Sun as Ryan Favreau, is so irritating with his million
What makes you so special?
that we're almost inclined to give the woman a pass. But then she kind of tries to run him over with her car, so no. Coffee, tosser, parking, a-hole wins the prize. Agreed?
McDonald's worker baits homeless man with a burger, then tosses water at him. This video of a homeless man getting cold water thrown at him by a Detroit McDonald's employee is making the rounds on social media, attracting more than 100,000 views on live leak since it was uploaded on November 6th. A man who goes by the handle Skis says he was high AF when he shot the video at a McDonald's drive-thru during a Munchies run. Apparently, Skis thought a brewing argument between a homeless man and the drive-thru attendant was something worth capturing on video, so he pulled out his phone. In the video, you can see the employee call out to the homeless man. He asks him if he wants a sandwich and then baits him with a burger box. Dangling the promise of a hot free meal, the drive-thru employee lures his victim to the drive-thru window, all the while laying a cold trap for the elderly man once he got there. The owner of the franchise says the incident will be addressed with the employee in the video and that appropriate action will be taken. We hope that means he'll get fired. Life is tough enough with just a few pennies in your pocket and the street for your bed. This hungry homeless man didn't deserve to be humiliated.
World star! World star!
Man filmed kicking quokka in act of animal cruelty. Quokkas are darling little creatures, aren't they? Native to Western Australia, the cuddly marsupials are vegetarians, so they're non-threatening by nature. They're roughly the size of a house cat, and known to be largely unafraid of humans. So much so that people often like to take selfies with them to catch their adorable smile. Many have labeled the quokka the happiest animal in the world, and among its famous relatives, the kangaroo and the koala, that's saying a lot. Unfortunately, that friendly nature could spell trouble when they cross paths with humans looking to pick on smaller animals for fun. On February 12th at a resort on Rottnest Island, an innocent quokka walked up to two young men who weren't interested in a quokka selfie. Instead, one of them decided to chase the little quokka around the yard as the other one filmed the act, laughing. The jerk then stepped things up a notch, booting the quokka into a wall. Shaken up, the poor little creature then tried to run away. Footage of the cruel incident has since been passed around online and led to the arrest of the two men, ages 20 and 21. They will appear in court next month. The quokka is listed on the IUCN Red List as a vulnerable species. Let's hope that little guy's okay and back to taking selfies with the nice, silly humans he's used to.
Man goes skeet skeet when he sees hot girls. This guy has a problem keeping it in his pants, but he just keeps coming back for more. This dude named Hong followed a woman up an escalator in Kaohsiung last Thursday. There's nothing wrong with that. Problem is, he squeezed the load off on the back of her shirt. Okay, that's messed up. When the girl felt something wet on the back of her shirt, she also turned around and saw that Hong's pants were down around his feet. Naturally, she got the hell out of there quick. While she called her boyfriend, she also got some bystanders to chase down Hong, who took off running. The girl's boyfriend was able to finally catch Hong. Hong's excuse was that when he sees hot girls, he has to rub one out. He claims that the little swimmers were already on his pants and that the girl's shirt only got wet because he was standing too close to her. So Hong expects people to believe he just walks around with spunk on the outside of his pants on the regular? Dude's been jerking off too much.
Cruel idiot sets rare tortoise on fire. If you're in any way squeamish about scenes of animal cruelty, then please look away now. This video of a tortoise being set on fire was streamed on Facebook Live on August 31st. It was filmed by 19-year-old James Allen from Dothan, Alabama. Allen was later arrested by police and charged with animal cruelty. Allen said he would set the tortoise on fire if he got 100 Facebook likes. The video has more than 160 likes on Facebook and was still viewable on Sunday night. Allen poured rubbing alcohol on the tortoise before setting it on fire. The poor creature was identified as a rare gopher tortoise. The gopher tortoise is considered a threatened species and is protected in the state of Alabama. Police named the tortoise Leonardo. The good news is that Leonardo is doing well, and he'll be sent to an animal sanctuary for rehabilitation before being released back into the wild. Alan, however, faces a felony charge of aggravated animal cruelty. We can only hope he goes to jail where someone will show him the consequences of being cruel to animals.
Asian American asshole swears at a bus driver in Taoyuan, Taiwan for missing his stop.
You got a problem? Let's do it! I said, say you're sorry! Say you're sorry!
An Asian American man identified only as Jason this week kicked the hornet's nest in Taiwan after he was caught on camera cussing and physically intimidating a bus driver in Taoyuan City just outside the capital. In a clip captured by a passenger on the bus, a group of senior citizens were seen trying to calm the man down, but oh no, he had feelings so strong he needed to let them out.
What's your problem, dude?
The clip caused outrage in Taiwan after it was uploaded and shared widely on Facebook. According to reports, Jason and his pregnant wife pressed the bell after the bus had passed their stop, but demanded to get off the bus nonetheless. The man repeatedly yelled at the Taiwanese driver in English.
Hey, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? You piece of motherfucker!
Yeah, like he would understand. While his pregnant wife played the little translator and told the driver in Chinese, "Yeah, he told you to apologize and say you're sorry." Then this grandma said, "Oh, okay, we're sorry. I'm sorry. We're all really sorry. We're all in a rush. Can we go now?" Then someone said she was gonna call the police, to which Jason replied,
"Shut the f*** up!"
Yeah, big vocabulary, this guy. What enraged netizens even more was that after the video leaked, the man's acquaintances came out and said he's actually fluent in Chinese. So why this guy felt inclined to yell in English is really beyond us. 3 minutes and 17 FUs later, the man and the pregnant lady finally got off the bus. What do you think? Does this guy give all Asian Americans a bad rep?
Ferrari parks on sidewalk every day, fined just $60. Police were called in to tow an illegally parked Ferrari. The $500,000 sports car was casually parked on the sidewalk, and a local resident said that the owner parked there almost every day. Police placed a parking ticket on the windshield of the sports car for a paltry $60 and were waiting for a tow truck when the owner arrived. Police were forced to call for a flatbed tow truck since a regular tow truck isn't able to tow a Ferrari, which rides too close to the ground. When the owner arrived, the police asked for his driver's license and identification card and handed him his $60 fine. Mr. Ten, just 28 years old, was annoyed and put out, so he blew through a red light on his way out. Police said that they'll be using the video footage to find Mr. Ten for running a red light and reckless driving later. Jerk who parks car in front of Costco entrance gets punked. In Taiwan, an unidentified driver parked directly in front of the entrance of a local Costco store like a douche. The driver of this car got boxed in as Costco employees continued to return shopping carts. No one has come forward to take credit, but netizens are loving it. Too bad no one got a shot of the driver's face when they saw their car.
Texans fans get ticks canceled by hating's Jags fan. Now, you should know by now that you should not post personal info on the net because the amount of haterade some folks drink will cause stuff like this to happen on the daily. Last week, Alice Rodriguez was understandably ecstatic that her boyfriend, Carlos, surprised her with airline tickets to Jacksonville, Florida to see their Houston Texans take on the Jaguars. So much so, in fact, she posted a picture of the boarding pass to a Facebook group. Well, hate is gonna hate, and that's exactly what some Jaguar fan troll calling himself Duval Undertaker did. He called up Southwest Airlines and had their tickets canceled, then posted a message on Twitter bragging about it. What a douche. Now, it didn't go unnoticed because a confirmation email is always sent out. The pair called Southwest Airlines to correct the issue, and they promptly reissued new tickets. And since the whole story went viral, let's just say the Jacksonville fans showed off their hospitality to the gracious pair. The Jags upgraded their tickets to field passes, and fans there showed them love by giving them souvenirs, inviting them to tailgate, and generally just being a great bunch of rival fans. As for Duval Undertaker, Well, he totally deleted all of his social network accounts and is back in school taking douchebaggery 101.
Man punches woman in road rage caught on camera. An elderly Florida man faces a battery charge after he was reportedly caught on video punching a woman at a McDonald's drive-thru. Howard Carl Wilson was sitting in his truck in one lane of the double drive-thru at a Winter Haven McDonald's late Saturday night when a car in the adjacent lane pulled in front of Wilson's truck after ordering. Being cut off apparently really upset the 68-year-old. Witnesses say Wilson began yelling obscenities and racial slurs before approaching the car in front of him, and oddly enough, taking out his frustrations on one of its passengers by punching her in the face. Wilson was booked and later released from the Polk County Jail.
Jerk bothers an on-duty guide dog, causing its blind owner to fall off a subway platform. Guide dogs might be cute, but don't bother them when they're on duty. A seeing guide dog named Duoduo was helping his visually impaired owner in the subway station in Taipei City, Taiwan. It was rush hour and the platform was crowded. A few people noticed Duoduo and started petting him. "Oh, so cute," they cooed. But soon after, as Duoduo was leading his owner to a platform after going up an escalator, some dumbass startled the dog by stamping his feet loudly and yelling, "Hey, I'm trying to walk here." Duoduo became frightened and led the visually impaired woman to the edge of the platform. The woman took a step backwards and fell onto the rails. She was quickly assisted back to the platform, and luckily, she only suffered a minor wrist injury. Duoduo's owner says she knows the dog does his best to protect her, but she said too many people try to play with him and the distractions can be problematic. The Taiwan Guide Dog Association notes that should you see guide dogs, do not feed or do anything to distract the dog.